Welcome to Africa Revealed. Today we are going to talk about a very serious decision with heavy consequences that directly affect millions of Africans. The United States has just introduced a new rule that forces certain Africans to pay between $5,000 and $15,000 just to be able to obtain a tourist or business visa. Yes, you heard correctly. Up to $15,000 per person. And this is not a rumor. This is an official rule from the US government. We are going to explain everything to you now. Context. For the past few years, the United States has accused several countries, mainly African, of having a high rate of people who overstay their visas. In plain terms, people enter with a visitor visa and don't leave at the scheduled time. So Washington decided to take strong action. They created a special program called the Visa Bond Program. And this program has now been expanded to 38 countries, the majority of which are in Africa. The principle is simple but very harsh. When you apply for a B1, B2 visa, meaning tourism or business, the consul may tell you, all right, your visa is approved, but you must deposit a financial guarantee. This guarantee can be $5,000, $10,000, or up to $15,000, depending on how they estimate your risk of staying in the United States. The more they think you are likely to stay, the more they make you pay. Important, this is not a tax. This is not an administrative fee. It is a security deposit. Basically, you leave your money with the US government as a promise that you will leave on time. If you follow all the rules, you can get your money back. But if you don't, the money is confiscated. Several African countries are affected, including Nigeria, Benin, Togo, Ivory Coast, Senegal, Uganda, Zimbabwe, and several others. In total, 38 countries worldwide, a majority in Africa. For some countries, this rule takes effect starting January 21, 2026. Here is how it will work in practice. You apply for your visa normally. You attend your embassy interview. If the consul approves your visa, they may tell you you must submit a bond. They will then give you an official pay.gov link to pay directly to the US government. Very important, you must never pay through an intermediary. You must never pay an agent, only through the official embassy link. You will have to fill out Form I-352 to deposit your money. But be careful, paying does not guarantee that your visa is fully approved. You could pay and still be denied. Regarding the refund, there are very strict conditions. You only get your money back if you meet all of these conditions. You must leave the United States before the exact date shown on your I-194. You must not stay even 1 day longer. You must not change your status while in the US. You must not apply for asylum. You must not try to regularize your stay while there. If you break even one of these rules, your money is lost permanently. Another very important restriction. Even after paying all this money, you can only enter the United States through 3 airports. Only Boston Logan Airport, JFK in New York, and Washington Dulles Airport. Only after that can you take another flight to your actual destination. This means more checks, more inspections, more delays, and much more pressure upon arrival. So let's be clear. This law effectively excludes the majority of ordinary Africans. A family of 4 could be required to deposit up to $60,000 just to visit. Who can pay that? It turns the US visa into a visa for the wealthy. On social media, reactions are very strong. Many say that only politicians, elites, and billionaires will be able to travel. Others say it's disguised financial discrimination, and many families are very worried. Conclusion: This new law marks a very tough turning point in U.S. immigration policy towards Africa. Traveling to the United States is no longer just a matter of paperwork, it is now a matter of big money. Tell me in the comments, do you think this law is fair? Do you think it will permanently close the door for the majority of Africans? See you very soon. Peace.